One day at a time is what I try to tell myself as I squander the time left, digging through the ruins my trauma left behind. Realized I was influenced by otherworldly ones, stench of death on their breath, sense of neglect in myself. Bad dealings, bleak as he, peace seems so far away. Just maybe any day now, try not to look at every day how I ride away, how I fell astray. My godmother died on Thanksgiving Day. Now tell me how I'm supposed to be grateful for what's on my plate. There was days where I ain't ate in days, and there was moments where I ain't feel safe. Within the security of my headspace, I let invaders take leeway. Mind sounding like, spinning like spree wheels, bending like corners on the fending for my life on the freeway. Needless to say, we found ourselves waltzing down the passageway, touch neighbors like the pastor say. Acid rain, skin eroded away. I had to come face to face, make some damn space. Every step of the way I learned new ways to combat the self-hate. Every step of my J's, priceless footprints made. Never treat a black woman like a maid, saying mistakes that your grandfather made. You can call a spade, but my bed made. You can call a spade, but my bed made. Call a spade, but my bed made. Never treat a black woman like a maid, same mistakes your grandfather made. You can call a spade, but my bed made. Power to my fallen loved ones. Power to my fallen loved ones. For my lover I shake some. For my brothers I dump some. Put you in that pack, wake and bake some. We was at the function, the boys had that gumption. Cup overrunning, still never waste none. They'll suck, I might waste a dum-dum, pulling strings on these orchestral things, like I strung the bass up. Karma got you hung up, they done fucked up. Goons in the mist, touching more sticks than hockey pucks. You just out of luck. I was up Had the crack of dawn when them chickens cluck, coming in the clutch, checking for the shards, mining out the diamonds in the roughest. The toughest is for the fuck of it. Drop my haters in the sarlacc pits. Bad batch crest on my outfits. I'm sick as sick gets in the illest sense, not dementedness. $1.50 for any intel nigga tryna harm my women. Bring that lame shit around here and show 'em what the sin is. You'll be swimming with the fishes, the cosmic denizen. Before that I dwelt in hell with a group of gremlins. Nervous breakdowns had me fenced in. See my fate sealed in the distance. Rest in power to my fallen loved ones. Power to my fallen loved ones, loved ones. For my lover I shake some. For my brothers I dump some. Put you in that pack, wake and bake some. Rest in power to my fallen loved ones, loved ones. Loved ones to my fallen loved ones. Got some nerve to sit on your ass and talk to me about opportunity. I'm calling for a mutiny, don't screw with me. Don't screw with me, I'm calling for a mutiny, don't screw with me. Vladimir to the Kremlin, groups of gremlins and henchmen, I switch dimensions. Sound like pig Latin with those backward sentences. Scarecrow to a bottom feet of the pond had ripples in it. Rock I was dribbling, on rocks I was scribbling. The cloth Tibetan, all my boards had a baker logo, wanted death wish, I was studying. The devil is a lie, I was scouting out them demons with an eagle eye. I took them for a ride, possession took over me, it was activists in my glass. Contort every dream I had, I was down bad. The steel was a big fish, swim with the creatures, bite me and I make a belt out of that shark skin. Dark wing, ducks in my crosshairs. The trap snared the bears. The heel tab red Nike Air. See, you ain't built for it. What's that foul stench? I got a clear the air. Death stare, Crater King, Moon Slayer, Signal Flare. I step out, I gotta keep them near. Send them off like a Lear. I show no fear, my name good here. Not the one quick to tire like Goodyear. Since you died, I ain't had one good year. If it wasn't for my wife and peers, I wouldn't be here. Be clear, A squared plus B squared. I set the table and let my family feast there, slow to shed a tear. It's nothing to brag about, but if I cry more, I'll be devoid of these mind tears. Eradicate them off the glare. You better maintain that lane you in, you can never be me. I talked the panties off her skin, he never saw her ass again. They sent my OG up the road, I never saw that man again. There's plenty good men doing bids over some shit they never did. Are you kidding me? You got some nerve to sit right on your ass and talk to me about opportunity. I'm calling for a mutiny, don't screw with me. Hey, I'm calling for a mutiny, don't screw with me. Hey, I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way. I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way. I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way. I'm on the way, I'm on the way. about me is that I'm far from pussy. I'm a married man, I'm never far from pussy. We came a long way from playing hooky. I was off the promethazine when they tried to book me. The system is one big revolving door. It was trying to hook me. The judge tried to throw the book at me. Mug shot on my Google searches. It was vampiric the way I couldn't look at me. All sooky, moving spooky. Amnesia when it took me. Look like Santa with the cookies. I'm off this fresh batch. Had your dog droopy, dropping bombs on those who overlook me. Jinkies floating with the dinghies, too cold in these waters. Blankets of fog, masking these creatures. Grab the thermotherma. We gon' march our asses to Montgomery from Selma. Who gon' man the helms? I was at the gates with Heimdall amidst the 9 realms. Waking from the nightmares on Elm, I awoke in hell. Grieving for a decade, I can't afford another loss. I never knew healing would come with so much cost. Praying to the stars in the direction that the moss grows. On the plateau with my name embossed, hearts crossed. If it's one thing you should know about me is that I'm far from pussy. I'm a married man, I'm never far from pussy. We came a long way from playing hooky. I was off the promethazine when they tried to book me. There's one thing you should know about me. Star-spangled banners getting thrown out when that trash toss. These suckers all talk. We was pushing goods like shopping carts. I signed a hallmark before we parted. I took the car out of park as it starts. The sunsets on the horizon was my favorite part. We was pushing goods like shopping carts. I signed a hallmark before we part. Took the car out of park as it starts. The sunsets on the horizon was my favorite part. If it's one thing you should know about me is that I'm far from pussy. I'm a married man, I'm never far from pussy. Came a long way from playing hooky.
Get on there, man. Put the drink on the table. You know, it's something very serious for that to be about.
And them Perry sheriffs was following the V for 3 miles before they cut the lights on. Searched the car, found a joint that I told them was in my book bag. I sat and hold him for 3 hours, posted bail. I had to call my moms like I fucked up. That was the moment I was caught in a cycle of bad luck. The death of my brother drove me insane. Gray matter in my brain, a piece missing. The demons at my doorstep with peace offerings. Couldn't keep them off me. Suicidal mornings on the dark web. Coffin shopping like I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way, dawg. But I got them haters on my radar. We was rockin' A-life in the wonderland like Alice. I checked the clock, dawg. I crushed the block, stirred the plot, thickened the plot, dawg. My shot top notch, top dog, not top cop. These blades get your top chop, edges crop, picture perfect. Kill my enemies, I swear to the Lord they deserve it. Kick me when I'm down, I love grudges. I died off in a violent rage, bound to these lands. My ghost like to gale off you if you tread here. Goddamn, set fire to my foundation, but it still stands. Kayoko and Karen, you realize too late I'm still around. Biding time like hibernation, this won't bode well for these nematodes. Well, I cast spells, my witches can tell I cast spells that'll have your head swell. These unbelievers like, do tell, I send you straight to hell. I was in the darkest rooms, calling on demons' names. became decay and flesh was the smell, the air was stale. You wouldn't believe the way I rebelled. I couldn't barely repel. Ravaged the mind so frail, trying to down it all in marijuana, flowers, and pale ales. I remember I couldn't make bail, cause the bread was on me, keep it on me. She gets stressed out like small T's on a big back. It's blunt time, hit the plug for mine, eat a big slime. Movements go slow, Neo and bullet time. Post in a bulletin, get you locked in a bullpen. Red flags, I was like Toro, pass it off like Romo. I was Dolo in that big coat. Kessler runs, can't stop Han Solo. Looking out for that clear coast. Like, I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on my way, dawg. I got them haters on my radar. Hey. I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way, dawg. I got them haters on my radar. Yeah, fuck out of here with that fake ass ethnic cooking you doing. Look like Tex-Mex, you Bobby Flay, I'm Mario Batali. I'm in the kitchen, moving abstract, raising skin like an abscess. Firewalls long as China one, hackers gain no access. You a damn mess, writing in blood, you'll be absent. I ascend through fourth walls, you niggas sick. Ray guns, turn them into pickle Rick. I brought the brine, that ass, and turn them into relish. Eyes look like I had them open in a chlorine pool. My haters jealous, I'm living zealous. My fury turned events perilous. I brought the garrison with blades running like Harrison. Ford Motors, you bad drivers can't pump your brakes. Taurus recall, leave them spinning like the Ferris one. Wheels geared up, they gon' spin the block. These niggas range like the Rock. I'm the same nigga in every role like the Rock. Give them people's elbows, skip a rock. Count your steps like it's hopscotch. Do your head like a hacky sack. Nike Air on the heel. I do the Cabbage Patch hoodie by Gap. Send my bread through Cash App. You niggas foul. I gave you a bed and a roof. You bit the hand that birthed you. If I see you, then you shark food. I get them knocked off like Eastma in the Emperor's New Groove. Hitman brought that big hunk, same size as Crunk, pulled a lever. Cusco in the ravine, guess he got my message. You's a damn fool.
Chinese to be walking around named Murphy or Jones or Johnson or Bunch or Powell, I think it would be just as improper for a black person or the so-called Negro in this country, as we're taught by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, to walk around with these names. And therefore he teaches us that during slavery, the same slave master who owned us put his last name on us to denote that we were his property. So that when you see a Negro today who's named Johnson, if you go back in his history, you'll find that he was once his grandfather or one of his forefathers was owned by a white man who was named Johnson. His name was Bunch. His grandfather was owned by a white man who was named Bunch.
To watch for eyes sees that which is, become one within. Revive off the distance, look from upon the precipice. Fluorescent retinas piercing through my eyelids. Reminded of the things I did that bred consequences not foretold. Through experience, wisdom unfolds. I needed a shrink, couldn't compete. Brain cells missing, strenuous burdens and bad decisions. Anxious off in Hell's Kitchen, building up nervous when I fidget. Trust the signs in the numerical digits. Found a love so exquisite, black hand in hand. It feels intrinsic. I was too pretentious. Friends turned foe, I extended appendages. Helping hand, my brothers keeper, now I'm installing fences. No honor among men with no code to live by. No truth in those lies, we were scraping up pennies just to get by. Trying to fill our bellies off the crumbs, gleam still in our eyes. When we met, we ain't had much to live for, yet we still gave each other a new meaning of life. In every scene with my wife, like Peter Griffin, I'm a family guy, no antics, get romantic. Backwoods in that hammock, bad like Santa. black like manna. Caldor rises out the water, my last aqua. Yeah, win this race with the batons I hand your relay. The messages came from outer space. Hyperspace left destruction in my way. I won't stop until I reach 1 trillion. I won't stop until I reach 1 trillion. Can't lock me up like Akon, light it up like Akon. 28 sun cycles, light cycles with Tron. More mustard seeds than a jar of grape poupon. You see the faith I'm on. Planetary transits, ayy. Planetary transits in my horoscope. The white noise measured up with all the scopes. Trying to keep my scales balanced like a gymnast. But I've been feeling quite Humpty Dumpty-ish. It was rituals in my counterfeit. The incantation sounded like gibberish, but the gab had some spells in it. I delve in it, the giddy with the rope from a smelt fish. The evils that I dealt with was all in my head, but far from counterfeit. Snake pits full of venom spit, antidote in my firmest grip. I gotta make it out of here. Foliage in the leaf, I'm out of here. Like Buzz Lightyear, don't toy with my story. All I wanted to do was play with Andy again. Like Buzz Lightyear, if I could revive him right here, bring a soul back to the vessel like a pier to a docking ship. Speak bad on my dead brother and I'm socking shit, popping shit, dropping shit. Hey, the dark magician done rose again. Crystals resting on my skin. Talk to these motherfuckers, Coutz.
Here we go again. The spirits came within like the cold road, man. I was gone with the wind. Going in, I had to spit again. Spit the gym like damn. Hockaloogie with the phlegm. Hockey sticks with the pucks. Blowing shit, don't give a fuck. It's just how it go. We don't walk the paved road. What you know, this some shit from the soul. Let the vinyl spin, let the internet scroll. The timeline on my timeline, the baseline. I dunk like Vince Carter, elbow from the baseline. Break a vase with mine, fuck a FaceTime. Smoke a blunt, match a flow up on FaceTime. I'm on the fight cave, playing like an arcade. I hit the top of the deck like the ace of spades. Joker car when the boy out here smoking, y'all smoking hard. Fiend out on the boulevard. I spark again, let the boys send. The mind goes again, the wind just pretends to know what we feel. You know the drill for real. Ice on the road spill. Yo, 2020 shit is real. You know the deal.
brothers, mothers, fathers, sisters, cousins. No matter what you do, dog, just keep on flying.
Wipe the crust from my eyes when I rise, palm touching, praying to the skies. Obstacles never block the path, they are the path in this life. Death is not finite, summon spirits at the right time. I still climb for me and mine, pink and blue views on the buzz like Mr. Mime. We brought the sonar for the hidden landmines. We outside foraging like outriders, rocking chairs on the front porch like old timers. Shine brighter like the LED light, and twice struck the lightning in my bottle. Benjamin Franklin with the kite, seen the sights. This one's not about the plight, I'll save it for the next time, for the next rhyme. Pulling up on time, pretty woman by my side. I gotta stay fly, gotta stay. I stay wise so I can see all lies like solace and duplicity. Electric how I slide. Tap the X button twice for a smooth glide. Home base safe like umpires. Watch events transpire. We made it out alive in situations very dire. I will not find the answers to my questions through suicide. I can finally start my days without saying that I wanna die. I made it out alive in situations very dire. Universe got my full attention like, yes, I made it out alive in situations very dire. Universal laws and practices on my name like esquires. For those who inquire, consciousness is required. Brain rewired, I was raging on like a grease fire. Nights of the steel moon, fists of Khonshu wash away. And high tides get that dirt up off you. The synthetic drugs had me playing possum, but God is awesome. Circuits open up a conduit. Kepri always pushing the sun's apostle. You see me glossing. And complacency, harbingers in my sleep. Woke up feeling anti, far from Christ like. See, I was smite like. I never hide, they found me unconscious in the chamber next to the cyanide. Bring on the holy fire, from the ashes I must rise. My hands on her backside, worshippers of his skin so pious. I see God in black women, right hands of the righteous. Light permeates through the iris. I was talking to that mother box like Dr. Silas. Stones carved into the shape of Osiris. Paladins in the empire, hammers out, nails scratching like psoriasis. North stars in a golden silence. The man like walking, you pests don't belong here. Don't stray, 10 and 2 and I still We gonna have us a good chill. I'm tapping back in all seal. The suit came seersucker. Pancakes and husker. Syrup next to the butter. Southern charms of a man Sutton. You stand for nothing, forsaking your covenants. My shit get hotter than an oven get. I gotta grab the microphone with other mitts. We off the shit, see with the shit. Cargo fabric grip, stop down the turnpike. Do a kick flip, your stance whack. Me, I'm tight as fuck, you can't compete with them loose lips, sinking ships. You know us, dawg, we came well equipped. Show my face, then I dip. Where's the chips? Get in the ring with me. It's looking like the fight was fixed. Bite-sized bits in the bag, like grips. Had to feed myself, had to make some flips. These scale fish try to stack my chips. Rank triple S like a lisp. Cemented, here I stand from the darkest of corners, deepest of trenches, punching my way out like Sonny Liston. Crack the algorithms, it's poisoning them syringes. Capital punishment is a death sentence. Clean the street like waste management. Stand with me and we can manage it. Don't gotta be what they made us. I hope you see this shit is damaging. We need accountability for the poor judgment and lack of understanding. Fuck the manosphere, that's bad for branding. Virgin niggas acting like gigolos. You know Deuce Bigelow, just a bugaboo. These niggas crusty bimbos. Fuck Kevin Samuels, fuck that lame ass haircut and fuck them weirdo sandals. I came to punish shit like Frank Castle, setting fire to chapels, blasphemous, taking bites out of the apple and blame it on the woman that had you. Nigga, you mad goof.
Demand for new technologies created
heightened paranoia, paranoid activity, paranormal in 51 areas. This the shit that killed off civilizations like malaria. I guarantee you the unseen way scarier. I'm drinking out the clay jars like a Sumerian. The tablets held passages that can kill many ailments. I sunbathe to enrich my pigment, prideful of my skin. Raise a hand against the populace, we bury ya. Yin and yang symbolism, the symmetry carry me like the ferryman. In one direction I don the fur, great beast, styles hairier. Big body on the water like air carriers. The icebergs ain't sparing ya. Girl, I said I'd marry ya, so if you sink, I carry ya. Like Jack, I risk the hypothermia. I went out conquering my demons like dungeon hunting in Liurnia. Frenzy flame incantations will burn ya, nigga that'll learn ya. I'm seeking out sanity, no stone left unturned, it'll turn up. They want a Star Wars like an assassin out of Serbia. I'm shimmying through the nervousness, I didn't mean to worry ya. They want a Star Wars like an assassin out of Serbia. I'm shimmying through the nervousness, I didn't mean to worry ya. So my black brother with blood still wet on the streets. This is the conversations you can pull from your heart to ask me. please, you peep the steez. We need a revolution. The people said stomp out the opposition. Critical mass like Duke Nukem. Time travel like cable. Proton shooting, dawn tootin'. Annie up like we dice shooting. Excel to run, smoke so soothing. I brought my people with me like a movement. I call my brother Wednesday like I'm about to scoop you. You know how the truth do. Same old rules, joker, joker, deuce, deuce. You know we brought the strong through. John Cena can't see shit in this car. Hotbox let the smoke out at the window of the drive-through like slide through. Keep that blunt low if you see them folks ride through. We outside like barbecue food. Your mind boxed in like the lunch was microwavable. On the brink of lucidity and reality, the molecules became unstable. In the shadowlands like silver sable, unbreakable will, your best telepath could never connect its psychic cables. He's more than capable, more than able. The cane came with the blade concealed like Ronald Isley ward off contagion. Proper headings on my papers. We was pouring syrup far from maple. When I was purging, it was H2O that saved me. Life's formulaic building blocks can't escape it. The CO2 clogged the airways due to the fermentation and the nose tingling sensations. Looking to the full moon for salvation. You can hate the player.
With this special survey of the top 10 record producers. Now on with this special survey of the top 10 record producers and record producers and record producers and record producers and record producers.
Stay deep into this, you know. Stay deep into this, you know.
I had to roll me up some feel good. I had to pour me up some real hood. I had to adapt like get good. They ain't wanna scrap, just a neck that was all capped like a good jug. Yeah, bustin' down the stout wood, thinking back on my childhood. How you was still here, we was building forts out of firewood, campfires in the backyard near the woods. Back then it was no worries, just video games and junk food. I never thought that I would lose you. I never thought that I'd abuse the brotherhood between us. I'm sorry I neglected you. When I got that phone call I felt terrible, thinking of the last words I said to you. You had a good home, a good mom, a good dad. So sick how you left us alone. I didn't take that route, so why would you set the tone? Broke my heart to hear you was gone. I wanted to murder any and everybody in my way. Destruction in my wake, hatred still lingers in every step I take, dawg. Why would you leave me this way? I had to learn to be okay without you. They left a seat vacant for you on my graduation day. I wish I could have seen the excitement and pride in your face. Your little brother finally walked about them gates. We were supposed to build companies, legacies, something to pass on to our seeds. You were supposed to be my best man at my wedding. You were supposed to be my children's godfather and raise them where I couldn't let the village raise the child type of setting. A touchy subject I'm addressing. Still searching for you in my dreams, looking for your blessing. I don't wanna grieve in your name, but something's off like a Caesar without the dressing. Check the headings. I try to do right by mine. I'm grateful for lasting longer than expected. These not the stats that was trajected. Every room I'm in, he's well respected. Loved ones ghosts on my voicemail, I saved a message. I took notes during every lesson. I had to roll me up some feel good. I had to pull me up some real hood. I had to adapt like get good. They ain't wanna scrap, just an act that was all capped like a good jug. Niggas bustin' down the stout wood, thinking back on my childhood. I had to roll me up some feel good. I had to pull me up some real hood. I had to adapt like get good. They ain't wanna scrap, just an act that was all capped like a good jug. Niggas bustin' down a backwood. idle in the street like bait car. Smoke secreting out my mouth like magma, mon par. We came a long way from sitting idle in the street like bait car. Smoke secreting out my mouth like magma, mon par. Trinkets made of matter from fallen stars, who we are. Denizens of a cosmic cause, grateful for it all. The love stricken me with all. I was meditating in silence with the crickets in the yard. I'm secure without the guard, I'm in pure bliss, taking in it all. Trying to ball till we fall, my dog. We deserve it all. Saddle up like yeehaw, the steed when we snarl. Trying to knock me off my high horse, good luck with that call.
Weep.
Landlocked but still creating waves, okay. I'm back to my old ways, frequencies change with the lunar phase. Still I lay and let my soul traverse time and space. Predator ships, who's the catch of the day? Walk this way, foul on the blade. Still few cats who owe me a fade. The walls painted scales of gray, goes well with any shade on the canvas I paint. This one's for my brother like Lil Saint, rolling up for you the raw papers thin like a crepe. Anxiety had me locked inside the isolation tank. I brought the Vans out in 07, they said it looked like slippers with laces. I pulled the vape out in 08 and now they all bathing with apes. Word to my brother Elliot, he still skate every day. Craft beer by the case, standing in front of fridge, finna make me a plate. All our fallen loved ones guide in the way. Through obstacles I strafed and hit a jig like Mace. I took my girl on a date, we was out real late. I was up all night, I got daylight to waste. Way in the water, deep at the waist. This a marathon, not a sprint. No need to keep up the I was trying to catch 'em on the reel like fresh fish. I was trying to smoke 'em on the grill. Who filleted this? I was trying to catch 'em on the reel like fresh fish. I was trying to smoke 'em on the grill. Who filleted this? See, shit's real. Turning minuscule issues into a big deal. Cut this leaner than veal. Sicker than sickly is. See, I'm thumbing through some dividends. I need more than ends meet. I can't let that light dim again. Top boy, she my Shelly like Lil Sims. We in the tall grass, twisting weed sticks. Clovers in the land, got me feeling like Lil Flip. Pescatarian for almost 10 of them things. See, I don't handle the beef well. Can't stomach what might happen if I steer out my lane. It's latent but still half-assed insane. You can't come here if you don't check in. I'm on some trick you nitwit. I'm a grown ass man, don't you dare nitpick. See my left swift, I hit the dust with the Swiffer. Bread Jiffy, Big Dipper, Constellation stick with me. Everything not black and white. Frank Miller, Sin City. Voices of the few got the nerve to speak for the many. Trapped in the speed force like Wally West, very clean shaven when situations get hairy. I had to go get my blessings like Mary, dreaming sept. I'm in your sleep like Scary Terry. Somewhere traversing different universes, I lie in place projecting as I navigate through the curses. It could be so much worse. I try to look at every day as a clean slate, treat emergencies with urgency, extreme haste. Wash the body clean, he arose from the late gray like the space between Michigan and Canada. We marched through the gates, flames in my space, scrapes on my plate. I was praying that the judge dropped the case. If you ever felt that feeling of having open warrants for your arrest, making excuses for why you haven't ate, cause you worried if them boys was on their way. They came to my house very late, 3 a.m. knocking on my front door. Thoughts are running away due to race, but I ain't want my mother to have to pay for my mistakes. Shit, fuck these niggas, man, hey. Me and Shorty stick together like two peas in a pod. I was locked for 3.5, I couldn't sleep in the pod. To all my dogs who gotta do what it takes to get the spoils of conquest, stay safe. We done did every raid. I'll stand on my own till the day I lie in a grave. I talked to my godmother the other day. She sent butterflies my way just to brighten up the day. It's gonna be it. It's gonna be it. The demon on the field look like a Kuma behind the wheel, popping eyes out of sockets like Victor Krill on the real. Make like a citrus fruit and peel. He got the juice feel so for real. The steel make him hit notes like glockenspiel. My dog brought his Glock in here, no fear. Cock my arm back, then chuck a spear. The situations came to the light like deer. Moths to the flame, put some pimpin' in her ear. I push my glasses up like cheers. We reading books in here. I wear my stripes like Adidas with the gear. Skateboard, walking down the pier, crystal clear. I bled and shed a few tears. Depression knocked me down a few tears. I had to bring myself back like anybody return a wallet in here. We ain't seeing the same realities. Who brought an Oculus here? Ships made the space rift when I appeared. Training for years, I came back like Ryu with the beard. Heaven's Gate was closed when I arrived. The time was 11:45. His soul pronounced dead on arrival. Remnants of it remained inside the carcass that lied. Still in front of pearly pearls when broken by the heavy hand. I saw jewels hit the floor and shatter like glass. So many shards it looked like God of core. Where I am now, the darkness pours in, the Larkin becomes abhorrent. Out of body funneling through the torrent, flowing with the current. Parallel universes, the events ran concurrent. Seeing faces in a banister, felt pressure like contents in a spray canisters. I took up the mantle, I don't mean to ramble. I took a risk because this life's a gamble. Devil's gambit, the fruit was worth the hassle. Black on black Stan Smiths, the nobility shown by the tassels. The king built this castle, the bricks painted in pastels, with packs coming in like fan mail. Oh, you was just joshing like Drake Bell. Nigga, you outta here. I hold no court for jesters whose jokes still. Wait, crumbs made in the trails in case I need to backtrack my way out of here. Don't move out of fear. The end may or may not be near, but I'm outside like lawn care. Earl Grey in the lawn chair, like I belong here. I had to carve my cave out of nothingness to settle in, following the celestial's vestige. North Star's direction is where the path went. These niggas do foul shit and act like it's okay because the sinner repents but repeats the sin. Okay, sis, remove the cyst. These niggas is cancerous. The pain was on my brain like an aneurysm. When life handed me lemons, I glazed my salmon with it. When the lamb bore grapes, I took my time and made wine with it. The roots intertwining in the vineyard. I was cooked in the acid like vinegar. I was cooked in the acid like vinegar. I was cooked in the acid like vinegar. Roots intertwining in the vineyard. I was cooked in the acid like vinegar. to me. I can see where I ought to be. Within the mind, shit damn near look like hell to me. Hell on earth, earth on hell to me. Velma without her glasses, I can't see where you coming from when you shaky in your speech. Unveil the real monsters like Mystery Inc. Everything with me, even the kitchen sink. I sit back and think on things most wouldn't believe was experienced by me. I was lost at sea without a staff to part these waters, rushing in at alarming rates. Sink or swim on the brink, anchor down, surface out of reach. Set me free, let me be. I talk my shit from Atlanta to Helsinki. I almost overdosed and died like Alexi. A second chance at life I can't squander, trying to be a great one like Wayne Gretzky. On the slope without the skis, but I glide over that water like a jet ski. I had the agents study out of God's my corner. Stores open for 24. We got more in store. Stuff galore. As soon as you open the double doors, hinges hit the floor. Pop the seal on the brood and pour one out for my brother, step grandfather and godmother. For years I suffered, hid myself in the cupboard. Space is smaller, honey, I shrunk them down to a molecule. Found clues in osmosis, Jones room. Realms, quantum realities, galaxies formed after the boom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There's something else with me in this room. Peering down from the ceiling, upside down, trapped between the grooves. Growing up without a silver spoon, I had to muster up my own strength. Measurements with the pride accrued. Move or be moved. I had to survive, still got a lot to lose. They threw me the rope, I tied it into a noose. But for who? The threading deteriorated due to the lack of use. The guillotine never held cause of some loose screws. I looked up and saw crazy hues. I looked down and her fingers on the wood like a tech deck dude. The tech checks, collects retinal scans before they can enter in this room. Arms folded on a banister like papoose. They moving like TMZ for the scoop. This ain't news to me. Like Channel 2, psychic gateways I channel through. I'm with the same crew. Elmer's with the glue. Beat the odds like Jordan hooping with the flu. Utilize my voice as the golden goose. Sharp is the mind where growth continues. You can't fathom what I've been through. Defend me and I'll defend you. Life gets sinful. Bubbles pop like pimples. Craters left in the skin like dimples. Paradigm shifting, the shit can be complex or simple. Paradox boxes left the mental in a state crippled. It's either on you or in you. These cold walls I vent to. You can find me near them bucks like Giannis. Put the trauma behind us. Barber's chair, you'll get lined up. You out of options. Smack white, let's get it poppin'. Adios, gotta go, new flows, trial mode, 5-0, nigga, vominos, I ain't going back to jail, bro. Underground like missiles in a silo. Holiday edition, baby Milo. Climbed out the pit with the rancor. Meditation as the rain pours. Keep me whole soul anchor and catfishy and salty like anchovies. Don't count me out, my nigga, count me in. It's strength in numbers, bro, we tryna win. All we got into the very end. Residuals for investments, the inventory looking chef's kiss. I get along with dead presidents. Look down from my precipice at a crossroads like Oedipus. Outsmart the Sphinx like Oedipus. Got his spell for immortal Odysseus. Supersonic for the emerald stove. High roller, real niggas know. Sousaphone, baritone. She hear me speak and drop pheromones. Feel the tension in the air, bitch squeaking like styrofoam. Treat the pussy like my second home. It ain't fairly hard to get that demi-dome. Breathe in, stethoscope of elements, isotopes, the colors in a change like kaleidoscope. Vermillion here to set the tone, keep the band on track like metronomes. The creatures came in hordes with the tusk like a mastodon. The light dancing off the surface like reggaeton. Footwork on them folk, river they pawn. The roads that I don, not for the faint. My blood dried on the road, turned blacker than mold, but the crown crafted in gold. Petunias is grown. I call my wife on her cellular phone just to let her know I'm on the way home. It's about time in the dojo like Cobra Kai. Don't commit the crime if you can't stick to your alibi. Niggas swear about a life of walking hazards in disguise. For my brothers I lie, for my brothers I die. I was staring at my boy grave like I trade your life for mine. But the timing must have been divine, an intervention of some kind. Shit been weighing on my mind. Right before you died I was living with no consequences. Then the walls started melting like ice. Dreams turned into vapor before my eyes. You were supposed to be at this very table sharing pieces of this pie. Don't worry, I say you a slice. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Look me dead in my eyes. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Shoot me out of the sky. I took a journey through the sands of time with men that were very wise. Persian sediments in an hourglass. Watch the fabrics unwind. I cast demons into the swine. I'm sticking to what I know this time. I made up my mind. Vermillion here to set the tone, keep the band on track like metronomes. The creatures come in hordes with the tusk like a mastodon. The lights dancing off the surface like reggaeton. Striving to be a better man, better than my last self. Incarnations of my many lives in the room with the elephant. Pedal to the metal, I was rolling out like Don fans, coffee cups and manga scans. Thoughts bunched up like a mound of rubber bands, stretch arms like he plastic man. I was standing tall like Eternals in the fourth world, hand waving, watching comets hurl through the atmosphere, trying to cover the whole globe like an atmosphere. Universal laws I must adhere, sprites with the fairies in the forest like Winx Club. I was with my peers on the board like skaters in the street, looked like a million man march when we linked up. Never ease up the pressure, got rooted like a tree stump. Felt like LL when a nigga need love. I pour my heart into our bond, yeah, I need us. Lights flashing, epileptic, get it shaking like seizures. I had to unlock the contents like hidden features. We was on the block playing follow the leader. Greater heights till we lead up. I will never forsake my people. Leeches, we don't need them. The beef ain't spoiling like it's freeze-dried jerky. Had you chewing for a long time. The souls jumped all over me like a dog pile. Prayers to my brother and he answers their speed dial. Prayers to my brother and he answers their speed dial. Forever, man. Still striving to be a better man, better than my last self. Incarnations of my many lives. I'm in the room with the elephant. Stomping sounds of thunder beneath my feet. Last one to leave, I had to sweep. See niggas and sheep. I use my shepherd's staff to navigate the week. I'm in your face like Merlin. Is it power that you seek? As far as I can see, this shit look magical to me. Incantations in my speech, the madness made them flee. I see pure madness in my dreams, the chaos brewing within the chasms as we speak. Waiting for a vessel to breach, well it can't be me. I free myself like Fantasia. See, I need some sleep, the tea leaves echinacea. I needed some peace. Trajectories change, perfecting my aim. The demons is slain, the passion engraved. We on the way, what you say? I was trying to be a beacon for the people when there was nothing to gain. I came out with a heart full of hate, backstabbed and betrayed. Put my shame on display, my life on delay. But them fingers stroking the keys like Bay. Till death I play the very instruments that made me this way. We in the fray, I stayed to myself when the areas was gray. Everybody in this world got a role to play, and you can find me near the purple like Kilgrave. I'm in this thing getting strange for the pocket change. I know the value of a penny when you got nothing for your name to claim. Living as my father's namesake, there's nothing to gain. He left behind a legacy of self-inflicted pain. I gotta get this dirt off my name. The man is the strength that I claim. Trajectories change, perfecting my aim. Demons is slain, the passion engraved. We on the way, what you say? My nigga, what you say? Rest in peace, Twiggy, forever. jaw dropping. Cannons major shining so serious. The sadness caused delirium. Heart stopping, souls risen during autopsy. The body still held some fear in it. Outside the body movements in unison. Can you mirror this? As eye popping, rose at the lid like a styrofoaming. For quick dollars, niggas turn to conformity. That silliness, HR phone calls, airing out my grievances. The arms spun in all directions like grievances. The unknowns on hollow cards at the first showing. When no one was there, the abyss held me up. It was sleep for supper one morning. I awoke so bony, connective tissue like paper. Felt my veins throbbing and pulsing. The anger made me compulsive. Purgatory, the surroundings repulsive. The guilt was on my stomach like pain from an ulcer, making my monsters grow like Rita Repulsa. I made my way out hopeless, but I saw at the top of the hill rooting for me, gave me focus. Now I embrace my love wide open. Now I'm hoping. Ski so much I call her Billy Ocean. On my knees I give it glory. Oh boy, this how we flowing. Rivers racing, but the banks never eroding. We moving closer.